What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday over here. Bitcoin is down at the moment. So are quite a bit of the markets here. Stock markets, crypto markets. Let's see what could be going on. Is there going to be a bounce anytime soon? How could this affect the main topic of this post, which will be Algorand? It'll be an updated post from my previous post on this coin. So we're going to be seeing what has gone on since my last post. What are some upside and downside potential targets for this token, as well as some key price levels this price action does need to break in order to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiment and opinions on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Lastly, of course, none of this is financial advice. It's purely my personal opinions and speculations on this market. I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sort, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear market, and I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the charts. So we do have Algorand currently down over 2% today, less than 10 cents, right? Just right underneath 10 cents here. What could be going on here? What has happened since last time? So last time, where I said there was a falling wedge pattern, it looks like the price action has broken to the upside already. I think that has already happened since the last time. Falling wedges typically break to the upside, so this time it did. However, price action did not have a very strong breakout and even came back down here to retest this upward trend line of this falling wedge pattern. Let's see what could be going on in here. Could this be a failed breakout, or will this be actually a bounce that could take the price action into further continuation upside? Okay. Let's take a look into the measure target here out of this, that's breaking out from this falling wedge pattern, which is going to be about 40 cents. Measure targets, 40 cents area. Now, measure targets are estimates only, okay? It could be over, under, and it certainly could take some time to get there. Obviously, in this case, it's taking quite a few weeks to almost get nowhere. So it's very important to just know some of these trading concepts that you're seeing here, that you're hearing here as well from everywhere else. If you guys are interested in TA, this is something you definitely need to do. Go and Google search whatever trading concepts you guys are hearing in these videos. Verify for yourself, learn these concepts for yourself. That's how I did it when I first started. And now I basically just look at what's on the charts for the most part, okay? And actually make my own decisions. So that's, at least that's my end game for trading in the long term. Okay. Now let's take a look into what could be happening on a smaller time frame and see if we can get any clues on where this price action might head to next. Just want to note that there is bullish divergence on this weekly time frame. These altcoins have been so beat down this year. Yeah, I'm seeing bullish divergence all over, but will it play out? Okay. But it's something to note, right? Let's take a look into the daily time frame here, see if we can get any clues on what could be happening. Right, on this daily time frame here, since price action has broken out of falling wedge pattern, came almost all the way down, back down to this upward trend line here, which is, it's actually lower than the previous low from within the pattern. What could be happening here instead? So I don't see a pattern out of here, but for this daily time frame, I am seeing a potential cup and handle breakout here, starting from September the 7th. And we could actually be having in the middle of a breakout here. Now, will this be successful? Let's see, right? But it is a pattern that I'm keeping an eye out on. The neckline would be, I would say the neckline would be, even just the 10-cent area, because just to keep it even, and these candles are pretty hard to read, right? And I like even numbers. I think a lot of traders do as well. That's just my opinion. And you also have the daily 50 SMA at about that 10-cent area as well. So you don't want to, undercut it and then get rejected by that moving average when it looks like it has broken out of the pattern. Now, cup and handle patterns typically break to the upside, which it looks like it had, but it's retesting that breakout right now. Let's take a look into the measure target out of the small cup and handle pattern. This cup and handle pattern has a measure target, okay, of up to about the 11 cents area. So pretty small breakout, right? Very small pattern. Let's see if the price action can actually break back up to 11 cents. That's, a little over 10 cents move. Let's see if that would be the start of something bigger, or would it just be, a small bounce before continuing downwards? Okay. If you guys do want to see more of Algorand, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. If enough of you guys want to see more of this coin, I will be sure to follow up with you guys on an update. Now, let's take a look into some key resistances for the price action in order to go to the upside, okay? So immediately we have the daily 50 SMA, which is at about the 10-cent area. Daily 200 SMA, the orange line here is way far away. It's about, almost 15-cent area. The 3-day 21 is currently right above the price action as well at about that 10-cent area. 3-day 50 SMA is going to be beyond this smaller measure target of the smaller falling cup and handle pattern. It's about that 12.5 cent area. 3-day 200 SMA about the 33 cent area. So pretty far away, but if the price action was to actually go up to that bigger measure target we talked about for that bigger falling wedge, then that's something to be mindful of. Weekly 21 SMA at about 12 cent area, weekly 50 SMA at about 19 cent area, weekly 200 SMA about the 58 cent area. That's even beyond the bigger measure targets. Not something I would be too concerned with right now if I was a bull. Monthly 21 SMA about the 35 cent area, monthly 50 SMA at about that 55 cent area. So pretty far up there. Those are going to be some key noticeable resistances to be paying attention to. Of course, if you guys are trading on other timeframes, you guys can look into other timeframes for past trading history for further resistances. But for time's sake, I'm just going to name the major moving averages because there are a lot of them on top of the price action. Let's take a look into some key supports. Daily 21 SMA immediate key support. It's about that 9.5 cents area. Okay, that is the only major moving average on the higher time frames I'm considering. That's below the price action acting as support. So we're going to be taking a look into some previous trading history here and see if we can get any idea of key supports that we should be paying attention to. I mean, it looks like we're already basically at all-time lows here, right? So the only previous candle here was from the week of August 14th, which is at about that 8 cent area, okay? Almost 8 cent area, okay? That would be the next key support I'm looking at. Otherwise, you could probably come back to test these recent lows here at about that 8.75 cents, okay? 8.75 cents, 9 cent area. So, those are still going to be some, quite a bit of way down, right? If it actually breaches those levels, then we're going to come back to revisit this chart and see what pattern we could be looking at instead. But that's basically what I'm seeing here based on the data that we have here. Let's take a look into Bitcoin real quick because that is still the main driver of this market. And let's see if we can, expect kind of a potential bounce coming from Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin did break down from this rising channel pattern. Yesterday, it was a rising wedge. When it breaks down from a rising wedge, you could rechart it into a rising channel, depending on how deep that retraces. It looked like, it was a rising channel, however, continue breaking down. Currently, right now, I am seeing a possible falling wedge on this hourly time frame, not completely formed yet, but I just like to make an estimate of what something could be, right? Of course, I could very well be wrong. My overall sentiment on this market is still overall bullish because we have stayed away from that double top pattern on the weekly time frame. Okay, that is the major one that we should be paying attention to. Don't lose track of that. Even though on the shorter term time frames, it does look like we're kind of in muddy waters. The weekly time frame is still the main thing on the menu right now. Right. So currently I am short on Bitcoin because I am looking for a quick scalp, but I do have long positions on quite a bit of altcoins. Now, if you guys do want to continue seeing more of Algorand, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I can bring you guys an update if enough of you guys want to see it. That should wrap it up for today. It's my third and final post today for YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys later.